Hey, what's up, you guys? Atronics here. In this video, I'll be going over Purple Luffy for Set 5. For those who don't know what his effect does, as a 5-life purple leader, activate main once per turn. As long as you have 0, 3, or more Dawns on your field, you get to ramp one card, but you have to take the top life. So you gotta be careful when taking too many lives. So it's very situational. But for the most part, you should be using your leader effect almost every time the first two turns, or first, second, and third turn, as long as you meet the condition of having 3 or more Dawns. So, and here's my deck list. And then with this deck list, honestly, I'm pretty happy about it. I was able to win actually two first place, or Purple Luffy. But I'll just be showing you guys one result for those first place where I went 4-0. So, heading to round one, I played against a Purple Kaido. Really nice to see. Used to be one of the best leaders in set one, if not two included as well. But with Black Maria added to Purple Kaido, it's nice to see that people are trying to utilize Black Maria because he was able to burn 2 of my lives with Black Maria and still have over 7 Dons, which was really nice to see. So really good on the Purple Kaido player, and he did bring my life down to 0, so that was kind of scary. But throughout the entire game, I was able to develop board and push for game. And even though I lost dice roll against him, he never saw Island, and he went first as well. But he did play out the pudding to get that Dawn back, and whenever he does return the Dawn. So really interesting to see against the Purple Kettle player. And heading to round two, I'm playing against a Purple Luffy mirror. So here you have to go first to play out your Luffy Taro first. And then luckily I was able to win the dice roll, but unfortunately I did not see any Zoro, any Luffy Taro on my 4 Dawn, 7 Dawn curve when I ramped my life, which is very unfortunate. So instead, what I did was play Bond Clay. Bond Clay ramped me up even further to 6 Dawn for next turn, and then use my leader effect from 8 to 9 and play out 9 cost Luffy from my hand. So this is another alternate route if you do not find a Luffy Taro combo with the Sanji or even the Zoro Zoro. So really nice to see. And then out 9, obviously 9 cost Luffy just was staying on the board the entire game. Even if he played his Luffy Tower out, my 9 cost Luffy already applied so much pressure already. Even an extra card, rush as well. And he's a big boy, so really good to see. And then throughout the entire game, I was able to out-develop the mirror. So, and then heading to round three was a really, honestly, the toughest matchup of the night, playing against Rob Lucci. For those who don't know, Purple Leaf players used to run Magellan's back in 8.5, but now we don't. So the matchup against Rob Lucci is much harder now. Even though we have the new support, we just gotta pray that they leave our board up by bricking, where they don't have answers to get rid of our board, which is pretty much it, really. And then they have to see their geckos to Rebecca combos here to beat us. Those were pesky Rebecca's are the main reason why this match was really tough. They have all the power to KO, play out Spandine combo, reduce and whatnot, the usual Tempest Kick, Ice Age, play Raul Lucci, that 8 Dawn to like 13 Dawn plus combo, that is really effective into Purple Luffy as well. So, but for sure, we should go first, play aggressive as much as you can, honestly, spam as many Luffy Taros. The more Luffy Taros you spam out, the better, because Raul Lucci will eventually run out of resources to get rid of your board. So, but throughout the end of the game, he had 3 Gecko Morias, which means he played 3 Rebecca's right on top of him in the earlier turns. And then he had 0 cards. I passed the turn with 3 board up. So he tried swinging with everything. He top decked a Rebecca. He played Rebecca into a Sable. That was really tough, honestly, when he had 3 lives and 2 blockers and 3 Geckos on the field. He passed turn to where I had at least a Sanji, a Luffy Taro, even 9 cost Luffy. And then my leader swing as well. And luckily in my hand, I had 3 cards. One of them was a rest Sanji, so it was really nice to see. I swung 5 first. Since he had no card, he took the next life. I swung 7, 1 down attached. He took, so now he has 1 life. He has 2 blockers up still. I swing 8 with Luffy Taro. He blocks here. Now this is where I play out Sanji to rest the other blocker, which is most likely the Sabo or whatever blocker that is left. Rest it, and now he's wide open with just 1 life. Swing with Sanji for at least maybe 9 or so. He's probably gonna take it, Because he only has 3 cards, which could be bricked, and he take, and then I have at least a 10k swing Luffy just to end the game. Honestly, really close game against the guy. He's a really strong Rob Lucci player, so props to him. And props to him getting 4th place as well in the tournament. And then heading to the last round, playing against the Red Shanks. Here, luckily I was able to win the dice roll where I went first. And unfortunately, I did not play the Luffy Taro. I believe I played it all late. I played around, if I'm correct, played a Sanji, go for board, where it was kind of tough, honestly. And then eventually play out the 9-cost Luffy and start going for life, budging for life. And then eventually play Luffy Taro into Onami eventually. And then just spam out more Onamis because the blockers here is Red's worst nightmare. So many blockers up because when they play out the 10-cost Shanks, they're pretty much just getting rid of the blocker. The blocker would do their job, blocking that 10-cost Shanks hit, and then just 1k on the leader's swing. So luckily, when 10 dons hit for the Red Shanks player, I already had 2 Onamis on the board with at least a couple of swings and just go straight for a game. But it was another close game overall. But for sure, round 3 Rob Lucci was the hardest or the most difficult matchup. But besides that, well, any further ado, I'll be showing you guys some gameplay over his deck. And then towards the end of the video, I'll be telling you guys what cards I played and why I played them. So let's get to it. We're playing against Red Shanks. We go first here. We have 2 laws. We'll make it happen. Let's find our Zoros. Luffy Taro's work. We'll take that. Pass turn. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not see any 4 costs, which is very unfortunate. We'll search once more. So we see Zoro for next turn, which is totally fine. We'll play next turn. We'll swing 8. My Red Hawk, our character, which is totally fine. We're already down because we should have a board already. We'll ramp here. We'll just swing 5, you know, the leader effect. And play out Luffy Taro. Zoro. We don't see Onami, but we do have the Gum Gum Giant. We'll take the Gum Gum Giant. So he goes up to 6. Realistically, their best turn for going second on 6 Don is play out Building Snake and maybe a Marco Pop. Take there, another one. Let's see. There's nothing much we can really do, honestly. This is a pretty hand, I guess. We might just play out the blocker, to be honest. I don't see what else we can actually do. Maybe Bond Clay. Yeah, we'll play out the Bond Clay. First thing 7. We'll keep a Don up for Gum Gum Giant. Let's fix her hand. Let's see. So we're looking at 8, 8. Yeah, 8, 8. We'll play a Bond Clay. A Red Hawk should pop off here. We have 1 Don, pass turn. And we'll go back up. So realistically, in this situation, they should play out Dragon because we're at 1 health already. Then Beckman, that's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty good on our part. Well, actually 1k here. We get to play out 9-cost Luffy here. We'll keep 1 down for Gum Gum Giant, which is really nice. Yeah, so we're still going to swing everything. 6. Takes. 8. We'll play on Luffy. Turn 1. Draw a card. 10. So he reduces here. So what I wanted to do is swing with everything and want him to wait until he reduces one of these characters, and now I can swing 5 for free. So where he has to waste an extra card. Pass turn. So he's on his 10 Don turn. Honestly, I was gonna say Shanks is not the move. I have so much counters. Oh, trash. Luffy Taro +4. Give him a 2k. We should have game next turn. Give him a 1k. And we'll counter out the Ben Beckman swing. 2k, 1k. So we could do here is also play defense too, but we should go for game here, to be honest. So what we'll do here, he's at 5. Let's bring him up to 7. And then Shank's hand should be pretty bricked up as well. Swing 7. Okay. 9. Here use left. Here use the effect. And then we'll just swing everything, to be honest. We're missing one more Dawn, so we'll swing everything. Unless Red Hawk trigger, which is really nice, to be honest. I could ramp 8 Dawn. That's 9k right there. To honestly, seeing how he has too many 2ks, we can actually take the win here. 9k. We should have it. With the amount of 2ks he has in hand, or in hand, yeah. That was so many 2ks. Good game. That's a lot of 2ks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 2ks. Not 1k. Another 2k coming up as well. That's kind of scary. But even then, if we were to play defense, honestly, we could have had it. We could. That's literally 2 blockers here. Leave at least couple 3 Dons up for 3 Gum Gum Giants. Guaranteed defense will survive. Even if he plays Roger when he's at 0 life, we had enough Gum Gum Giants to counter out the Roger. So that was a guaranteed win if we were to play defense, and he'll be wide open. But I didn't expect him to have so many 2Ks, you know? That's a lot of 2Ks again. We're playing against Teach. For this matchup, let's see. We should go second. 1 less turn for Blackbeard. So let us go first, which also works. We have our curves. We'll just grab the Luffy. And then we should just start developing board. If the on-plays work, cool, on-plays work. If not, we'll have to have it as a board. Okay. Leader effect, swing 5, we'll cloud Zoro. Okay. And then we'll just grab, realistically, we're gonna grab the Sanji. Cause he's gonna deactivate our on plays. We'll give him a 1k for 1 click. So Laboon comes down. Our on plays are shut down. We'll ramp. So first things first, we're gonna swing. Let's swing 5. So he takes. We'll play Outlaw. Oh, I messed up. Let's ignore that. We'll swing 7. Sanji, pass turn. Yeah, I saw nothing. I believe that was finger pistol. Yeah, that was finger pistol. We give him 1k. So he should use Laboon's effect and then Doc Q. Yep. There he is. We'll swing 2. We'll swing 5. And we'll just play out Luffy Taro. Yeah, Luffy Taro. He's a big boy. And we'll just pass turn. Unless he has another finger pistol, Luffy Taro should be fine. Or Luffy. Or oh, damn. Okay, or that. Go take. So we shall keep trash that. Realistically, 5. Cool. Not cool. Let's see. What can we do here? I'm thinking 5 to lead. Then we'll play out Zoro and Usopp. Okay, again, we need to spam as much board as we can. Or he gives us a card. So he takes Zoro, Usopp, pass turn. A Gum Giant would be nicer to get rid of these big mons in my hand. So he doesn't have the 10 cost. Oh, so he could play Vasco Shot, to be honest. Or no, he won't. Interesting. Honestly, we should have game here. Luckily, we play out in the extra body. Oh, he never used his effect as well, or the on play negate. Let's just do 7. Or that. Okay. Don't rest. And we'll just ramp. 5 to life. No cards. Even if it's a 2K, we go 7 to life. No matter trigger. Good game. Nice. So then we'll purple black Luffy. We're gonna go first here and try and storm as much as we can. We'll keep this actually. If we don't see Zoro, we have Bonglade to ramp even further to our 9 cost Luffy, which is also totally fine. Okay, Law Search. Cool. So we see our Zoro. Now we just need to get Zoro into our Luffy Taro. Swing 5. Zoro. No Luffy Taro, unfortunately. We'll just grab a Sanji. Maybe we'll find Luffy Taro next turn. Black Maria. We'll give him a 1k bond clay. So he has 1 Dawn up. Take life. Ooh, that's not good for us. Let's see. What can we do here? Okay, I have an idea. We'll swing 5. We'll swing 6. We'll play out Bond Clay. Since we have 8 down, we'll play out Nami for defense and then we'll set up Luffy for next turn. Draw 2. We're just gonna pass turn here. We'll play out 10 cost Luffy next turn. Or 9 cost Luffy. So he's using Black Maria's effect. Sanji Black comes out. Eee, that is not good for this player at all. That's not good at all. Luffy Taro does come down, but it's too late. Luffy, draw a card. We'll swing 5. Oh, ignore that. We'll swing 6. takes. We'll swing 6. Counter. We'll swing 10 at the Sanji blocker. Okay, 6 just gonna counter for the Sanji blocker. Pass turn. These things too good for him, to be honest. So we're gonna rest our blocking. Good choice. Let it die. Yeah, I figure. Get to something like that. Plus 2k. So he's gonna let his blocker be wide open. Okay. Let's see if we'll try to go for game here. 7. I'll say what I could have done is 9. Okay, oh, he takes that. Okay. Maybe we could do right here 12. 11, 12. Or realistically, he's a black purple Luffy player. We'll just do 10. 10 should hit here. Yeah. That's game right there. Couldn't do much with the aggression that we had. Even if we didn't find the Luffy Taro, could have been much more worse from. We're playing against Blue Doflamingo. We'll go second here. We'd like to go first, but we'll just go second. We're for sure unfavored going second. But I do need that practice going second to Blue Doflamingo. The Blue Doflamingo just top decking or being able to just get that Jinbei out already. It's just too disgusting, really. Maybe he sees Jinbei right here. Yep. Like, this is pretty busted. Because now I'm already behind. I'm gonna have to take here. So we'll swing 5 here. We'll play out Sangoro. Luckily Sangoro will help us out. Draw more cards. Pass turn. So we have lots of counters this game. Okay, let's see. We'll give him a 1k. 1k. So I might see another Jinbei combo. Or Mihawk, interesting. Not what I expected. We'll ram to use his effect. We'll have 4 dons for Zorojuro. So then we have 4 dons to play with. We're looking at 7, 8. So 7 draw a card. Then we'll do 7 and play out the Lost Searcher. Okay, that's not bad. Well, actually, we'll just play with Zoro. At this point, we just need the Onamis, really. And then we'll search the law. We'll grab the Sanji. And it'll pass here. So he plays Perona. We have a 2k in hand, so that's nice. We need Sanji to live here. We can save him. Maybe I should have 1 don up for the Gungam Giant. That'll bring me down to 6, so I can't use Luffy effect, or 9 cost Luffy. But we might have to let him go, because we do have lots of cards anyway. If we play this out properly, I should win here, because we have Big Mama also to heal up. So 6 to life. Draw 2 trash too. Give him a 2k. So we got pudding regardless. We'll give him a 1k. Sengoku. Okay. Okay, we do. First things first. 7, draw a card. Looks like we're gonna play out Onami and Zorjoro. Leave 1 down for Gavel or Gum Gum Giant. Swing 5. So now we'll start giving cards now. Honestly, it's not bad, but it does appear he is breaking up over there. Whoa. Serves the Zoro. Grab Sanji. Onami. Trash, draw 2. Pass turn. So Gravity Blade. Give him a 2K. And honestly, here I could just use Gum Gum Gabble. I mean, or Giant. We have enough cards to heal, so. And with Sanji still alive, it should be good for us. Draw a card. Alright, yeah, we should be smooth sailing from here on out, to be honest. So we're doing 6, and play out Zorjoro and Nami, or 6, 5, and Zorjoro and Sanji. I like this. Yeah, we don't need the Nami because we have the giant. Unfortunately, he's not finding his pieces. There's no boa blocker, honestly, for the consistent searches. Zorjoro. Grab 2K. Sanji. Pass turn. So it looks like right now Sanji's carrying us right now, to be honest. He's done pretty well so far. So Weave, I think that was the first Weave as well. Okay, second Weave, yeah. And kind of break that out those gym base. You can see the old gym base. Plus. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot here. Yeah. So he bricked this game. And before I leave this match, we played one game before, and same thing. I went second. Unfortunately, I bricked really hard against him. With little to no 2Ks. So this is our second game as a rematch. Unless I did so much better compared to the first game, seeing our more was 2Ks to keep myself alive. So again, go first to Blue Doflamingo. That's a must right there. So we're playing against Red Shanks. Like I said earlier, try to go first. So let's go first, which is nice. Let me see our curve here. Okay. Swing 5. Zoro. Grab a Gum Gum Giant. These are needed. Hongo comes down, so he's trying to set up a crazy play. 2K. Swing 5. 6 to lead. Ramp. Nice. We see the Sanji. That's pretty good, to be honest. We'll take there. Also, we could do it again. But first things first, let's use our Sanji's effect first. Draw a card. Okay, 6 to life. So he's a blocker. Rayleigh, look like Rayleigh's gonna come down and do so much work right here, to be honest. Swing 6. 6 again. Gonna play Luffy Taro to Zoro. So this is good. Swarm. Blocks. Zoro. We'll grab a. We'll grab a Sanji 2K. Well, he's gonna play out Rayleigh next turn. From the looks of it. Should be reducing our 2K. Or yeah. And then Rayleigh comes down, KO. And then we'll 2K this. Okay, so he's a 4K. We'll just swing at the Hongo, to be honest. Cool. And we'll just do 6 to lead. 6 to lead. Reduce. I can lead, swing for free. 8 to lead. Ramp 1. Play out Luffy. Draw a card. We have 1 down up for a Gungan Giant. Pass turn. So we applied so much aggression. 1K. 10 cost Shanks here don't matter. Our board is stacked. This is what we expect to see going against Shanks going first. I don't think he could actually get out of this, to be honest. I mean, Rayleigh into Red Hawk, even though he's wide open. 10 cost Shanks, sure, get rid of at least 1 character. I mean, can't do much about it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like I said, pretty unfortunate. He lets me go first, so. And we're back. So overall, as one of the people who believed in Purple Luffy in set 5, even though people claimed he was really bad into the Sakazuki matchup, during the trifecta Nel, Sakazuki, and Purple Luffy days back in set 5, I still enjoy playing Purple Luffy to this day, as he's gotten so much better from set 8 to set 9 as well. So overall, he's really good in the meta. For sure, my top 3 decks, in my opinion, just my opinion, based on my matches at least on the simulator and in person. So first things first, we're gonna talk about each card. 2 bond clays. So with the 2 bond clays here is for going first. Maybe you can't find your 4 cost Zoro Juro. Then we have more options to play, like 2 bond clays to ramp as well if we can't find Zoro Joro. Because there'll be times where you'd be like, you only can play, oh, Nami block it, which is very, very slow. Sure, it's just block, that's it. Or even you might play Kamazo like I did in the earlier games that I showed you guys. So, but besides that, having 2 extra space, you can just use the 2 bond clays. If not, you can also use the 2 Usops as well, because he's also more consistent to search off Zoro Joro and then the law. So if you want to play a much more consistent deck than just this, you can play out Usopp as well. It works. If not, you can play out 2 bond clays to ramp even further to get to your 9 Don Luffy. But besides that, we had the 4-5 cost blockers. So in my set 8.5 Purple Luffy, I didn't really run any kids. It didn't really help as much, besides the mirror going second when you play 5 cost kid. But now, seeing now there's gonna be more mirrors out there, playing 5 cost kid now is more better. Just play, don't, and he's the only time you would be playing 5 cost kid, to be honest, on your second turn when you go second. You ramp from 4 dons to 5 dons, play out kid. Next turn, play out Luffy Taro, bring that, and then any Luffy effect, -1 down, you bring that 1 down back for the most part. Then maybe next turn you might play a Lin Lin or 9 cost Luffy. So that for the most part, that's the only time you can play the kid blocker, unless maybe you go first, you brick not having Luffy Taro. and you play a 5 cost kid instead on your 7 Don turn, or maybe 6 Don turn. Very situational. But besides that, just another extra handy blocker for the most part. And then we have the 3 Kamazos. So I run 3 to give that one extra card slot to Sanji, because normally at first my list was 4 Kamazos and 2 Sanjis. Then I found out how good Sanji was, and then with the extra rush to try to go for game as well, I added one more Sanji and got rid of one 2K Kamazo. But for the most part, really good to BY matchups if they happen to play the little ones on board, or maybe we could KO a searcher as well, especially into Blackbeard, um, or any other searchers like the blockers from Bonnie as well. So, but 3's enough, seeing how we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 2Ks already. And then we run 4 events that gives so much counter power, so it's fine to drop. I mean, you can drop one more, honestly. 10 2Ks is still good enough for this deck, to be honest. And then we have the 4 blocker 2K Sanji, searchable through Zoro and Law. And it's a 2K and it's a situational blocker. Really nice to play out. So, and then we have 2 Linlins. Uh, Honestly, in this meta, Linlin's the better move over 9-drop Kaido. I guess in 8.5, Kaido's the better move, maybe. But in this meta for sure, playing against certain decks like Blue Doflamingo is really nice to slow him down and give us the extra life to keep up as well. So I feel like 2 is a good spot here. Maybe you like Kaido more. You can play 2 9-drop Kaidos instead if you like. But I like the ratio for a 2 cost Linlin. If I see her cool. If not, it's fine. There are times when I don't really need her, so I just trash her with Onami or Gum Gum Giant. And then we had 3 Sanjis. Again, really goated. Used to run 2, but now push up to 3. Try to make room for the third one. 4 is okay, but you might break too much, honestly, because don't forget because he's searchable through Zoro and Law, so we don't need to see this card so much, but we just see him just enough to where if we don't have a Luffy Taro, maybe Sanji is another alternative option to play out and rest. And then the 4 searchers, our core engine for the Straw Hats, honestly goaded. And then we have a situation with Nico Robin here. For the most part, she just makes the deck more consistent, and she's an extra blocker. If it comes down to late game, blockers matter the most. We can also play out Luffy Tar as well, and search through Zoro and Law. So again, really situational. Just a 2 cost blocker. For sure, she's a tech card. If you want to get rid of some cards, you get for sure she would be the main target I'll be dropping. Because she's the most useless besides being there for as a blocker. And the GOAT of the deck, honestly, is a 9 cost Luffy. Really good into the mirror as well. And then pretty big body, has a nice on play effect. Draw a card, gains rush. That's really nice. What more do you want from a big boy swing? Having 3 is enough. Some people run 2, but being able to see him is what you need for your high end game or end curve. So I prefer 3. And then we have 4 Usops. Honestly, 2K searchable through Zoro and Law once again. And then he's a situational end game right here to try and end game. Like this is like Sanji rest rush. We have Usopp rest the blockers. So really nice. And then we have the 3 Onamis. Um, I think 3's fine. Honestly, I could drop one Nico Robin, play out one more Onami as well. Cause Onami's really goaded. Just trash 1 card and draw 2 cards, really nice. But we'll see in the later future. But for now, I like this ratio 3 and 2. Maybe I do 4 and 1. Cause I play more Nami and then I barely play any Nico Robins. But for now, we'll keep as is. And then we have the 4 Sangoros. Honestly, another MVP. Helps you draw cards. As long as you play out the Luffy Taro to Sanji effect. Really nice. As long as Sanji sticks, he'll be the reason why you keep drawing cards. And then we have the 4 Zorgeros. So going first or even second, you can play them out as well. He just searches for top 5 Straw Hats, really. If you can't find Luffy Taro in your hand, he'll be your searcher as well for these 2 cards or even 3 searchable, much more searchable cards as well. Like that, we have majority Straw Hats here to search off the Zorojoro for a 4/6 body as well. Pretty good. And then we have golded Luffy Taro, so this one makes this deck uh stable. by swarming so much and having decent amount of play out decent amount of effects to where -1 Don you can search, or even in -1 Don play out another buy to where you attack, you draw more cards. So even then, they're 6k bodies already. Better, it's like a more buffed up Jinbei, to be honest, if you think about it. Or even then, we go on block her up, Luffy Taro to Onami, or even Nico Robin. So really nice to see. And then another MVP that just came out set 9 is the 4 Gum Gum Giants. This is a must for. Honestly, you need this for pretty much any end game battle, end game matches. This will be your this will be the card that'll be clutch for you. If you've seen your search, try to get it if you can, unless you're looking for anything else for your curve. But besides that, overall, like I said, top 3 decks for set 9 for me. The deck has been doing wonders for me so far, and then hopefully you guys would like to try this deck out or this list. And then I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day and enjoy. And Merry Christmas, by the way.